ahead, Kathy.
Well, I see that our Blog Talk, well, I mean, we talked about this in our Blog Talk Radio. People have joined us. So I am going to pass this over. We did the music. We had the music that came in and everything. And this is a special thing for my viewers on CelebrityURadio.tv. And you can watch this show, the Blog Talk, at live.celebrityuradio.tv. And that's U, the letter U. So it's Celebrity U, or you could go to my website, CelebrityURadio.tv. And I think he may put something, we'll put something in the chat room for the link. But I'm going to pass this over to your regular host because I'm thrilled to have y'all joining. And so he's going to take over from here, and we're just going to do the show simulcast and have y'all on, watching us. So here we go, John. This is an experiment.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Kathy, for the opportunity. I'd like to welcome my Blog Talk audience to the show. As Kathy was saying, we are doing a simulcast today of the John Cappello radio program and now Internet TV. So I'm pleased to have you, and I wanted to thank you for this opportunity and for coming last night to the Dallas Visionaries Meetup group. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, I did. I met some very interesting people. I ended up staying on and talking to a very nice people in there.
Well, thank you. They're not weirdos like most.
No, but we were talking Eastern philosophies and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you'll find that people that are involved in metaphysics are very open-minded and have just a broad point of view towards things. And
there's a whole community out there.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge community. We had about 30 people there last night, and our speaker was Dr. Rita Louise. She's a medical intuitive. And she's a person that also gets involved with the paranormal, and that's the theme that I have this month for my Blog Talk Radio program, because it seems like every year about this time we get involved with ghost stories, and we get involved with a lot of people that are doing paranormal work. And
you were here that week of Halloween, so we did talk then.
Yeah, we did, and I participated in the McKinney Ghost Walk, and I have friends that go to the Jefferson Ghost Walk, and so a lot of cities are doing those things nowadays to generate revenue. But ghosts and entities and paranormal activity go on all the time. It's not just during this time of year. It's just that this is the time of year when people look to those things. And this month I've been talking a little bit about communicating with spirits and living with spirits and things of that nature. And it seems that it's just a lot more common than people think, and it's not something that you should think is scary or anything of that nature. It's just that Hollywood gives it an ominous tone.
I love scary movies, and I like to be scared. Actually, I enjoy the adrenaline rush of a real scare.
Oh, well, and, it can be fun. It's true. It's just
nothing to wake you up like a
it's
like a ghost in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ghosts in the morning, but usually if there's an entity in a place, it's because of a trauma, because of something that's happened to them. That whether it was a murder or some other type of violent activity. And a lot of times when you walk into a room, you can tell if there was a violent activity there if you're sensitive to it. So. It's fascinating. But if you want to call into the program today, we have two numbers that you can call. You can call 214-628, is that
6028.
6028. Or you can call the Blog Talk number at 347-994-3412. Now, we already have one caller on the line, but we invite you to call in if you want a psychic reading, if you're one of Kathy's viewers. I wanted to say listeners, but if you're one of Kathy's listeners, I'll be happy to work with you a little bit. I think we have one person here that already wants a psychic reading, and what I'm going to do is I have a couple of people lined up that we're going to be calling because not only am I doing paranormal conversations this month, but I'm also doing a fundraiser. I've done some fundraising for the Metroplex Animal Coalition. It's an organization that tries to save as many dog and cat lives as they can in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I think that's a very noble cause.
Oh, yeah.
This time of year, the volunteers don't get very many.
I like what you did with collecting the food for the animals, because we have all the food drives for people, but these people also have animals, and so many of them they can't afford, and they're having to take them to shelters. So if they can feed their pets, that helps the animal population, and we all love our little pets.
That's right. And if we get a chance, we'll give Johnny England a call.
Plus, dog food with a little milk doesn't taste too bad.
Well, I wouldn't know about that, Kathy.
No, it's got great nutritional value at least. Or
I bet it does. Okay.
It's that chopped beef I can't stand. No.
Well, okay, yeah, we have we got several bags of food last night, and some cash contributions, and we've already notified the coalition about our drive, and they're very pleased about it. So it's it's kind of a noble cause to take in those stray animals, and a lot of people, like you said, just can't afford their animals, especially during the holidays. And well, a lot of times people just dump them on the road, and it's just not a very good thing for them. So they're not the hunters, and they're not the predators that people may think they are, and can live out in the wild. They're used to living at home. So. Mm-hmm. So we're doing that, and like I say, if we get a chance, we'll call Johnny England here in just a little bit. But if you have any questions for me, Kathy, please go ahead and ask. If you want to, I can tell you a little bit about why people get into metaphysics, if that's one of the things that you have an interest in, because that is an area that people ask a lot about, because they want to know if this is all woo-woo, or if this is for real, or what this is all about.
Well, yeah, because I think what we talked about is, and he's different than a lot. I think we, in our mind, think of a psychic or someone, the gypsy lady going, "You are a werewolf," but the earth, what is the wolf bane bites, man is by light or something. I saw that movie, but I think a lot of it is listening to your inner voice, and it's very compatible with the Christian religion, with all religions, if that is an issue. Because we all believe in we believe in an afterlife, and we believe in that, I know that people say they have angels, and so that seems to be very popular. And so, when we talk about the metaphysical, in your this month you've been talking about paranormal, you've been talking about being around and interacting with spirits, and that's been very interesting. But when you become, what I've noticed is, now that I'm listening to it and thinking about being aware, it makes me more aware, and maybe helps me listen to, if it's somebody's not whispering in my ear, do this, but I'm more aware of that. And that right there, you can't go wrong when you have more self-awareness.
That's true.
Because so many people are looking for, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? If you just that's why they meditate.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly. Well, the way I like to start things out when talking about metaphysics is to give a definition of it, and really. The definition of metaphysics is existence beyond the physical, and a lot of times if we can't put our hand on something, or if we can't touch it, or if we can't see it, we don't want to believe it. It's always the skeptic that's out there. But we also know that we get certain feelings, and we get certain visions, or we get first impressions, or we get information that we can't explain, and so it's information that we kind of capture from sources that we don't understand, and so what I try to do is I get people to pay attention to it, and pay attention to their feelings, and pay attention to the visions and things that they get. So it's a very grounded approach.
Yeah, because so many people are wondering, what do I do with my life? And I sat in on your show, and a lot of people saying, will this college accept me? Will I get married? Will I get this job? And sometimes, that is, that can have a lot of things. But inside, I think
Well, you do, and as I was telling you too, a psychic can only do three things for you, and the first thing that they can do is give you validation, and validation up to about 80%, you hope. So the second thing they can do is give you some insight, and the third thing they can do is give you a future. They can't tell you.
They don't tell you who's the Cowboys are going to win.
Well,
but, that would be like, we're talking about Major Miracle, aren't we, Blake?
Yeah, we're not miracle workers. We're just all we can do is say the energy, and right now the energy's not too good for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
But you can't. You can only say a future, and a lot of people want to say, well, why can't you say it with certainty? And the reason why you can't say things with
you have
certainty
choices
is,
that lead up
well,
to
you
that.
do, and you have energy that changes, and it's if you want to talk just briefly about the Cowboys, I would have told you the Cowboys would have beaten the Minnesota Vikings because I know how certain things feel. But right there before the beginning of the game, something changed. And no one is around to validate that, but there was something that changed around the Dallas Cowboys.
It was that picture of
and because they certainly have a lot of ability to do better than what they're doing.
Well, that's our team here in Dallas.
Yeah, that's our team in Dallas. But I really don't like to get into sports predictions.
And then we lost the Rangers. The Rangers lost.
Well, the Rangers did quite well, as everyone knows, but it just unfortunately wasn't their year for us here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
I think a lot of questions that you get probably are love life and business life related, and so.
Well, you do, and then you get a lot of information about spirits too.
I was amazed when you did your reading for me how really right on that you were with many things. Some of it I didn't realize until later.
Right, that's what happens.
Because I'm sitting there listening, and you didn't take a whole lot of info from me, but and I think that's one thing that they have the psychic fairs and stuff. It's kind of hard to tell just to do a 15-minute thing with somebody. Now you spend a little bit more time with me, but I'm telling you, you have some good clients, and that you are well thought of. You do a lot of education to people on how to develop their own intuitive abilities and about themselves and others, and I think that's important because we have people that are image. If you can have every image, you've got to be able to pick up that opportunity or feel it. So that energy.
Well, Kathy, would you like to go to the phone lines and see who we got on the phone?
Okay, let's see.
Let's see what's going on. We have someone here that is calling in.
Thanks for calling in.
And we will just go to them. Okay. And hello, this is John Cappello with the John Cappello radio program. May I ask who's calling?
Hi, John. This is Lynette.
Hi, Lynette. Where are you calling from, Lynette?
California.
California. Well, thanks for joining us today. Did you have a question or a comment?
Yeah. Well, I would like to have some type of guidance. If there's a few questions, so rather than ask all of my questions.
Okay. Well, no, you don't have to ask questions. What I'm seeing around you is that is there an issue going on about a man in your life, a husband or love interest? Okay.
Yes.
Because it just seems to me that there's some confusion in this relationship right now. I don't know. Are you living together or thinking about living together or something of that nature? Can you answer that? Or Lynette, are you there? Did I lose you?
Did we lose Lynette?
Sounds like we lost Lynette. Okay. Well, Lynette, if you can come back on the line, please do. If not, we'll just go to another caller. But Lynette, wish you the very best. Okay, thank you. Okay. Nope, she hung up. So something happened there. Hello, this is the John Cappello radio program. May I ask who's calling? Hello?
So there's something.
Well, something is going on with our audio. This is a test program today. So, hello, is anyone there? Okay. Well, I'll put you back on hold, and if you want, we'll try to get the chat room open here today. This is a test program for the John Cappello radio program. We're trying to simulcast with the Celebrity U Radio.tv group, and we're trying to work out all our technical problems, so I appreciate you working with me. But since
Lynette, hold on.
Well, Lynette's gone. Well, Lynette has called back, but we have another person that is on. But while we're here, we do have another person in studio that would like to get a reading, and so.